Ace is the happiest, wittiest, funniest guy. I remember growing up as a kid, he always smoked a pipe, and I always wanted to smoke a pipe because Ace smoked a pipe. I thought it was the coolest thing I'd ever seen. He has this amazing social grace. He's a man's man and at the same time a gentleman's gentleman.
Well, Ace was one of the first external leaders who reached out to me when I first came here. I remember going to Austin and sitting down with him over dinner. There might have been whiskey involved as he was telling me the story of the birth of our university. And of course, we'll learn tonight how much impact he had on making sure that this university came to fruition. So I enjoyed listening to the story. Now I can't hold my liquor as well as Ace Pickens, so I only sipped on my whiskey, but I watched him with great joy and pride as he talked about how this university came to be and his role in the university.
Well, I got out of law school and came back and practiced law in Odessa. And my law partner and I were the same age, and the state representative here, his name was George Cook, he decided to run for the Senate. So there was an open seat. So this young guy, and one Christmas party, we flipped a coin to see who was going to run. And I say I won, but I really lost. But anyway, so I filed for election, and somehow or another I got elected.
I've known Ace Pickens my entire life. He has been a family friend before I was even born to my parents, and has really served almost as a second father to me my entire life. And so when I think about the impact that Ace has had on UT Permian Basin, he signed this university into its very existence.
And passed, in my first term, passed a bill to create Permian State University. It elevated Odessa College to a 4-year school. So John Ben Shepherd called me one morning and said, I got a rumor that the governor's about to veto your bill. So I've got a plane, you meet me at the airport. And Dick Slack and I and John Ben flew to Austin, and we went in the governor's office, and he's sitting there on his desk, he's got his feet up, and he said, before you guys start, I know why y'all are here. There's my veto message. He'd already vetoed the damn bill. So we sat there and talked about it because he had a concept to create the Texas State Coordinating Board. It's still in existence. The coordinating board then did a study of upper-level universities in the United States. Came back and recommended that there be University of Texas at Dallas. It was an upper-level school. And to create the University of Texas of the Permian Basin. We got that bill and passed it. Everybody agreed, okay, we're going to have we'll all support a upper-level university, knowing damn well that as soon as the ink was dry, I was going to start to work on making it a 4-year college.
When I think about Ace, that the absence of his existence would have mean not only lost friendship for me and my family, but lost impact on what the Permian Basin looks like today.
So when you see this, how does this make you feel? This is your legacy.
Well, of course, I get choked up. I had no idea that was ever going to be this. But I'm glad I did. Yeah, it's a good thing. Good for West Texas. Quite frankly, that's one of the reasons why we got it sold to go on to the University of Texas. I told Frank Irwin, he was chairman of the board for a while. I told him, I said, Frank, millions and millions of dollars have been taken out of the ground at some cost to this part of the country. You owe us, a university, He said, by God, you're right.
Mr. Pickens, congratulations on your well-deserved award, because without you, we wouldn't be sitting here having these amazing conversations about all that UTPB can and will continue to do in the future. Thank you, sir.
So it's, such a pleasure to honor him. And of course, the incomparable Lissa Wagner. Any award that is gifted in her name has to be gifted to a very special person. And Ace is a very special asset to our community, and I'm so grateful tonight to be able to give him this big honor.
So Ace, on behalf of all the Permian Basin, on behalf of Greg Williams, who's being recognized tonight, Daniel Bright, who's being recognized tonight, and the countless thousands of other graduates of the University of Texas, the Permian Basin, we extend to you a heartfelt thank you. Because with a lot of work and the stroke of a pen, the existence of UTPB is here today. But the legacy and the impact that you make will live on for generations. I've had a friend of mine say that education is truly the fork in a family tree in many times. And only on the other side of this life will you be able to know the number of forks in family trees you created because of your passion and your work for a project that was questionable, for a project that was challenging, for a project that no doubt was contentious at the time. But because of your heart and because of your work, we exist today and for generations to come. I live by one of my favorite quotes that I've ever heard, that what man is a man who does not make his world better. And you, my friend, have made this world better. Thank you.